Page 74, Devil's Dream Melody. Just as a reminder to all you folks out there, we still have our capos on. Devil's Dream is normally played by fiddle players and mandolin players in the key of A, just like Belding Cabbage was. So there's our A chord, even though, again, secretly it looks like G to us banjo pickers. So before we get into playing the melody, let me go down to the footnote at the bottom of page 74 to talk a little about taters. Let's read that footnote together. Taters are tempo-setting count-off licks. To sound them out, say 1 potato G, pinch, 2 potato G, pinch, etc., until you get to 4. Now just to point out the fourth tater, that is in the fourth measure at the top of the page, and it will be sounded out in the same way as the other 3 previous taters, but the final note is not a pinch, but just a pickup note into the melody for Devil's Dream. So now let me sound out the taters as I play them. And in case you missed the fact that the repeat measure symbol was mentioned back in the first chapter, you can see it here in the second and third measures on the first line, telling you to repeat the taters 2 more times beyond the first measure, and then the final one is of course written out again because it changes slightly on that last beat of the fourth measure. So this is not the tune itself, but we're just counting taters right now. Then we'll do the tune proper in a moment. So prepare your 4th string, 4th fret. Normally I would get off of that 4th fret so I don't get too much of that sort of a sound. So I pick it, lift it up slightly, but keep that finger in place on the string because I will be coming back to it in the 2nd and 3rd and 4th measures. So let me give a count off and sound out the taters as I play them. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 potato G, pinch. 2 potato G, pinch. 3 potato G, pinch. 4 potato G, note. And then the melody takes off from there. Okay, let's do the tune proper now, with the taters included. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that would take you into the backup on page 75. We'll get into that on the next track.